I go live, there's like this 10 seconds of nervousness where I'm like, did I do it right? I don't know what it is. I think it's a millennial thing. Um, a lot of times if I say like an old person thing, then people are like, oh, you're not that old. I'm like, okay, well, I was born in the 1900s. And back in my day, when you hopped on live, you would go, I'm just going to wait till a few people get on here. I'm just going to wait, right? It's like we were just still navigating how that worked. And so I feel like that's my version of that. Every time I hop on, I'm like, okay, well, I pushed a button. I guess we'll see. Anyways, hi. How goes it? Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday, y'all. We've made it to the end of the week. If you are anticipatory of the weekend, I'm proud of you. Rikard, what's up? I just saw your name pop up on Instagram. How are you? Yeah, if you are anticipatory of the weekend, you did it. You made it. I'm proud of you. You're amazing. And the weekend is here. So, high five, pal. Oh, that food looks good. Oh, that food looks real good. They're in New York. Well, now I'm sad because I can't eat that food. I mean, I love how the internet, brings people together and stuff. And I love how you can end up on some random food blog from Kentucky. But also, I'm just a little sad because I was getting really excited about that. And now it's gone. Or not now, it's gone. It's in New York. And I live in Atlanta, in case you're curious. So, yeah. Anyways, what are y'all doing this weekend? What does your weekend look like? Saturdays are my studio days. Like every day I'm in the studio. But as you can, imagine, as a homeschool mom, we do everything in blocks. And so we've got like, a couple hours of school, a couple hours of studio, school, studio, kind of on and off. And then our daughter's name is Isabella. And so we have what's called Bella breaks. Where I just try to like intentionally spend time with her that's not school related. Excuse me, on the days where my husband works long hours. So Saturdays, she's either like just daddy-daughter day or she hangs out with her grandparents. And I'm pretty much just like sun up to sundown. Just like cranking out songs, working on the record and all that kind of thing. This one little lock is just saying, hey, how you doing? You're taking your kids to Sesame Street Live. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited for you. I hope y'all have a really good time. Baking sourdough bread kind of Saturday. That sounds nice. I just saw a video of someone, it was like a really like it was very intentionally easy like bread baking recipe. I was like, I gotta try that. I make bagels at home, but I've never made like a loaf of bread. And I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of considering it. I have also considered baking bread for like the sake of oh no, like justifying getting a like a bread maker like machine thingy, because that just sounds like a blast. But I can't justify like, telling my husband like, hey, let's buy yet another device. Like we have every single like air fryer, vegetable steamer, coffee maker, blender. We are a kitchen gadget family. Like insanely. And so I'm trying to justify, like, how could I be like, hey, babe, we need another gadget for the kitchen? Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I'd have to actually, get into baking bread on the regular to justify that. Also, hi to everybody on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining. Next year makes 20 years. No. 16. No. What? 20. Like I said it and then I didn't believe it. And I knew it was true, but then I just had to. Next year's 20 years since I started my YouTube channel. 20 years. That is literally insane. And I've known that, but I've just like, what? Okay, anyway, so hi to everybody watching on YouTube. Hi, Aria. Hi, Elena. Oh, Elena's on Facebook. Hi. Um, are you ever going to make a song like Beautiful Day again? You know, you know, probably not. If my answer is I thought I was writing fun songs like Beautiful Day. But, if you're not vibing with the new ones, I'm sorry, pal. I tried. Gave it gave it all I had. Yeah, those producers cost more, but love that song. Super proud of it. Hope you'll vibe with the new ones too, pal. Best I can give you. Hi, Panda on YouTube, Marissa on YouTube, Gracie on Facebook. Love the name, by the way, Gracie. Twinsies. Look at us. And hey, everybody on TikTok as well. William, you are just so supportive. You are just vibing. Thank you, bro. Abby and Alex on TikTok as well. Shayla on TikTok. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Let's see. Crystal and Honeypot on TikTok. Nope, Instagram. You can't beat fresh bread. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about trying it out. It sounds like a fun activity. I did, however, just start what's it called? Crocheting a couple days ago. And if you're curious to see how far I've gotten, this is how much yarn there is left. So, I wouldn't call that very far. So, we might have to pause on the new ventures for a minute because I just started one. And yeah, I don't want to say that I don't know how to crochet. I just haven't found a stitch that feels like me. Like, I'm sorry, you need me to take 27 hours to make sure I go through the second from the left to go to. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. Aubrey said, would you collaborate with the Jonas Brothers? Yeah. That'd be. Okay, Sylvia. Sylvia, if would I collaborate with the Jonas Brothers? Yes, I love the Jonas Brothers. I wrote a song about them 17 years ago called JONAS. It is the most embarrassing thing I've ever created. Then I married someone who absolutely loves the Jonas Brothers as well. So that'd be super cool. I love them. Sylvia, you know what pops into my head? And by the way, Sylvia is on Instagram, and she is, we went to college together, and we haven't talked in ages, but I think this is a good time to tell you that guys, don't be mad. I'm going to speak in code. Sylvia, there was a particular night where the diverse humans in our community, us, we were running through the hallways in a celebratory way that was like none other. And you were leading the charge, and it was one of the best nights of college. That is all. The end. Merry Christmas. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will DM it to you later. But there was a song involved in the celebration, and I think about it all the time. Panda said that was me too with crochet. It was not for me. I just don't know. Like, I feel like I want to get into it, but I'm just like, I don't want to have to take on a hobby that's going to feel exhausting to learn. I feel like there are definitely hobbies that will take time to learn. So don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But I, like, currently where I'm at, I'm like, it's got to be like fun to get into it. Like, maybe I'll start coloring. Maybe I'll do that instead. Like, I just feel like I need something not as whatever. William. Okay, let's see. If something else I was going to tell you guys. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't want to give the impression that I'm a superhero. I don't want to pretend like I'm amazing or phenomenal. But did I do something life-changing 17 minutes ago? Yeah. Actually, it wasn't 17 minutes ago, because the plan is to hop on here every weekday, 10 a.m. Eastern time during the month of November. That is the plan. November is my favorite month. My birthday is this month. Like I love November. It's just a beautiful month. The weather. So yeah, I was late this morning, maybe by 3 minutes, because my husband's at work and there was a spider on the wall. And I can't have my life and my child's life at risk. Was it a poisonous spider? No. But still, the emotional exhaustion. Actually, you know what? It might have been a poisonous spider. I didn't ask it. And if I did ask, do you think he'd be honest with me? I don't know, pal. So he's up on the wall. I was like, Bella, go get the broom. She's like, ugh. And she's got the broom. And I'm like, da, da, da. Took that boy out. Sorry if you are a spider museum host. No, you would want the spider dead. I'm sorry if you are a spider sanctuary holder. Is that what they call the people that like you have? Is that what it's called, a sanctuary? I'm so sorry if you have a spider sanctuary. I apologize. I went against the ethics of your work this morning. Like, took him out. And we're alive, you know? We are alive. So I saved my life. I saved my daughter's life. Honestly, I've watched a lot of sci-fi movies on Netflix. That spider could have taken out the whole neighborhood, and there are neighbors, you know what I mean? So it could have gotten everybody, and I helped, and I'm a hero. And why write songs when you could write history? Fresh off the dome, bro. Fresh off the dome. So yeah, just want to tell you guys about that. I do hope that, you know, my husband is just so grateful that I saved our lives this morning, because I did. You guys. I'm so glad y'all are here. Every so often when somebody's like, I haven't seen you in years, I'm like, where'd you go? I'm right here. I've missed you guys too. I love making songs. And I'm glad you guys are here to hang out and all that stuff. I started making music 30 years ago. I'm 33, right? My birthday is November 25th, by the way. I will be 34 years old. I'm in my Jesus year right now, which has been, I mean, you know, it got kind of sad for him there, but he got up. So yeah, it's been a really good year, and November 25th is my birthday. I'll be 34 years old, and I've been making music for like literally over 30 years. And a lot of you guys might have heard songs that were like, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, yeah. That's not how it goes, but I started doing that live like 8 years ago, and I just never turned back. Actually, like 15 years ago. Like 9 years ago. I don't do numbers like that. So I also have ADHD, and I don't know. Anyway, so I was like 20 years ago, I made a YouTube channel, and I was like, oh my gosh, Mom, like I'm going to make videos that like make people laugh, and like I'm going to make videos that like talk about God, and I'm going to make videos singing this song from the Jonas Brothers TV show. Like we didn't even have cable, and I never saw the show, but I learned the song because I was like, Mom, this will like, people will like watch these, and then they'll want me to be on Broadway. Like that was like the whole thing. I watched a lot of Zoom. Come on and Zoom. Right? I watched a lot of Zoom. I watched a lot of the Amanda Show when I was at my friends' houses that did have cable. And I loved the concept of like variety shows. I loved the idea that you could do like comedy and music and just whatever it was that that you wanted to talk about in one place. And so I started a YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, this is mine. Does that make sense? Like, this is my place to do all this stuff. So I started doing that. And then I was already playing, I'm a pastor's kid. So I already had like a good amount of local gigs starting, who knows, like way back when. Like when I was little, my mom would go and like sing somewhere like before my dad preached, or she would go and like do like a Southern gospel concert, and I would get to like sing with her a little bit. So it was always a part of my life. But by the time I hit like 12 or 13, my sister was playing guitar, and then it was like, oh, can the girls sing at our wedding? Or, you know, like, oh, my pastor like we're having some event thingy. Can your girls come and do this? And then by the time I was like 13, 14, I was playing drums. And then it was like, oh, we have a band, and we were really building kind of our brand, if you will, and our style. My sister was writing songs. I kind of became her drummer. And then around 14 is when I started. Yeah, 14 is when I started my YouTube channel, and kind of when I started doing things as like my own self, but then still doing stuff with my sister offline. And eventually I got her to be in a few YouTube videos with me, and she didn't hate it, but she and I are very different. If you look at my Instagram, it's just like purple eyebrows, then she's smiling, then she's laughing, then she's smiling, then like it's just like bah, 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 hey, right? If you look at my sister's Instagram, it's just like you won't really see her face a lot. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna change your life with these 5 words that I put together in a magical way, right? So my sister would do YouTube videos with me sometimes, but she was more of like, bah, 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 right? She's the best. I'm literally obsessed with her. And then, so I did that for like 14 to 17 years old. I still do YouTube videos now. I'm on YouTube right now. Hi, YouTube. But when I was like 17, I got discovered by this kids television show on the network TBN. It's a Christian network. And so I started doing their TV show, and they're based out of Nashville. And so by the time I was about 17 years old, my name would start popping up in meetings in Nashville. And it was really cool. It was really exciting. A couple other artists, kind of, started listening to my stuff via my YouTube videos and stuff like that. And I would start to get like copied in on emails about different like auditions and things like that. And it was just really fun. And then there was, a record label that reached out kind of through that season. I signed with them, and that's when I released I Love the Way You Hold Me by my side, you'll always be a take each and every day. And then I won a Dove Award for Best New Artist of the Year. I'm skipping a lot of details. And then that was my first album. So many details. But there's a whole album. Like somebody said Got Girl was their favorite. Thanks, boo. I'm a God girl. That's who I be from the ass. What else? I was on my feet. So that was on the first record. I was 19 when it came out. Maybe 20. And then the second record came out in 2024. 2025? No, sorry. 2014. 2011. I don't know. I was 21 maybe when the next record came out. And honestly, like I've been making music ever since. And the reason why I say that is because, so going back to 11 and a half minutes ago when I started this story, I get excited when people are like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. Because for me, I'm like, hi, I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. A lot of times, though, and this is not anyone's fault, a lot of times, though, it feels like sometimes artists that we listen to, right, it feels like they have gone somewhere. It's like as you follow people, like on Instagram, you can follow as many people on Instagram as you want, and you'll still miss stuff. Like it's almost impossible, right? We all know that. Like you want to keep up with someone on socials, you want to keep up with their music, and it like feels impossible to do so because there's so much good music. There's so many good, entrepreneurs that you want to follow. There's so many awesome vloggers that we want to follow. Like, so I feel the same way. I'll come across someone on my feed and I'm like, I haven't seen them in so long. Where have you been? Right. So a lot of times it's that, but also because I was on a label for my first 2 albums, the label had resources and access to things that not a lot of independent artists had access to, right? So I'm super grateful for the way that I was able to get sent to like Christian radio on a regular basis and gospel radio on well, actually that wasn't the label, that was just independent connections, which was really cool and I'm super grateful for. But yeah, so just a lot of times it's like my first 2 albums were very heavy, like radio based and the bigger tours and those bigger resources that I don't have access to as an independent artist, which is okay. But it does make it sometimes I think seem like I disappeared. And it's not that I disappeared. I'm just on a smaller stage. But my heart is still the same. My music to an extent is still the same. The heart is the same. The message is the same. The intention is the same. Just seems a little different some days, and that's okay. And whether you have been here for a week, a month, a year, I'm just glad y'all are here. I'm glad that I still get to be doing this. I am currently recording, literally in the studio right now, currently recording my 5th studio album, in case you haven't heard. Thank you, the smoothest. Thank you. It's my Sony FX3. I love this camera so much. So yeah, thank you so much. How is my, I make music because of you. That's so cool, dude. He said, I met you at Kingdom City with my little brother. I can't click on your page. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. I'm trying to see. Kingdom City, by the way, is the church my parents pastored for the longest time. I feel like is your profile picture at Kingdom City? I'm trying to see who you are, but I couldn't. Yeah, your profile picture's totally at church. That's so cool. Hi, it's good to see you after all these years. After all this. What song is that? I don't know what song that is. Let's see. Party at ACC. That's funny. Skinny George, how is my drumming journey? Listen, my drumming journey is going all right. It could be going better. But it's going good. It's going good. I really get to practice on Saturdays. So our daughter is, she's also learning how to play the drums. And so I'm relearning how to play the drums. I played from ages 13 to 20, 13 to 22, something like that. And I'm 33 now. It's been a long time since I played. Instagram can't really see, but this is my kit. I'll move my camera so Instagram can see it. So this is my kit behind me. And so, yeah, so when I go to play drums, our daughter really wants to play with me, or wants to kind of be in the room. And she is the sweetest. She is the biggest cheerleader on the planet. Like, she will be like, oh my gosh, Mom, like, you sound good playing drums, which is so sweet. It is, however, a little difficult to practice when a 6-year-old is kind of just like giving commentary, if you will. Wait, you said your dad went on tour with me? Are you Doug's kid? Doug's children? You're old enough to be on a computer? Wait, which of Doug's kids are you? Or are you not? Are you am I wrong with saying whose kid you are? Stop it. I need to know this information. I am 97 years old, y'all. Oh my gosh. You know how when someone said I'm not seeing you on TikTok comments? I am just so grateful that there are a lot of comments to see, and it's kind of hard to see them all. And I have ADHD, so sometimes I have to try to like make my brain not read stuff, because then I will only talk about that and forget about the 3 things that were already in line to talk about in my brain. Oh my gosh. Okay. Listen, I remember you guys, brother and sister, and y'all are so sweet. Please. I don't know if this is the brother or sister saying hi, but tell your sibling I said hi. Y'all are so sweet. It's good to see you in here. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So with drums, I get to like lock in on Saturdays. So I'm really excited because I did make my playlist to play along to. And that is part of the video the next video that I'm going to make is like, hey, this is my playlist of songs. George, aren't you? I think you're the one that recommended this, like told me that I should get the quieter cymbals too. So thank you for that. I really feel like that was you, but I hope I'm not wrong. I don't know. Something else I was going to say. Oh. So back to the record commentary, just in case anyone's interested. I am doing let's see. I am doing a new record. It's coming out in the new year. It's a worship record. It's my first worship album that I've ever done. I've always, and I'm honored if people sing my songs at their church on a Sunday. If they, I do believe that my music is worshipful. And I do often sing to God in my music, which, that's worship music that you're using to worship God, right? I do, however, intentionally write songs. And I know I shared this yesterday, if anybody was here yesterday, but I do intentionally write songs that are conversational, that are lifestyle, that are about dating, that are about relationships and friendships and sisterhood, like that also have the intertwined elements of who am I as a child of God, if that makes sense. And so I wanted to write something that, yes, comes from that same place, that same value system, that same foundation, but is much more intentional, worshiping the Lord, if that makes sense. So, yeah, so I'm really excited about this new record, and I really hope that you guys will check it out when it comes out. So it comes out in the new year, but until then, if you have not gotten to listen to some of my newer stuff, or if you're, wanting to do a little throwback to my older stuff, the best place that you can get all of that, wherever you're watching this, is the link in my bio. And you can find my stuff. You can find my mailing list, and you can hop in there. You can join either by your phone number or by email, whichever one. And I will not spam you. I will only hit you up like maybe once a month. And just remind you, like, hey, new song, hey, new tour. I did just get off tour a few weeks ago, but I'm going back on tour in the new year as well. So make sure you join the mailing list. And then the other way that you can stay tuned to everything that's going on is your favorite streaming service. So whether you listen to music on Tidal or Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon, Spotify, no matter where you listen to music, you can just click follow, and you can find all my music there. There's this one song at a time, first record. And sorry, Instagram, because your view is always not very fun once I switch to screen share. But that is the lot that we have right now. Whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, hallelujah. So one song at a time, my first record, Ready to Fly, my second record, this Christmas album that was a surprise to everyone. Well, surprised me at least. 91. It came out in 2017. So I guess this would be considered my third Christmas album, but I wasn't there when it happened. So 2017 would be my third studio album. And then my fourth is Dreamers, which came out, 3 years ago. And then if you go, oh, Lord Jesus, what is happening? If you click on the link in my bio, you'll see this. And this is where you can hop on my mailing list with your phone number or with your email address, and I will send you all the information about my new record in the new year when it comes out. The most recent things I released this year, I released a single called Abide With Me, which is the hymn, and I released a single called Wonderful, which is a full-length version of my worship song, Wonderful. And then there was another song earlier this year called Can't Find the Words, and Right Now. So I love releasing music. I'm grateful if you listen to it either when it comes out, 10 years later. It is the coolest thing. I really just love what I do, and I'm grateful to get to do it. So thank you guys for being here. Pressure to Diamonds on TikTok, thank you so much. Zuriel on TikTok, thank you so much. Judy on TikTok, hi, I see you. Grace Oliveras. I love your name. You said you said you had so much of my merch when you were younger. That's really sweet. Megan, Revolving Stays in Your Head. That means so much to me. That song is really special to me. Thank you so much. That song is really special to me. That just means a lot to hear that. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Thank you guys just so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And you guys are such sweet people. Riley on Facebook, thank you so much. Kingdom Kid on YouTube said, why did I leave my record label? Can you think of some fun questions, buddy? Let's try again. Let's think of some happy questions. Positive questions. Panda Does Stuff says, I walked out to Sweet 16. Oh, on my Sweet 16 to party like a princess. Wait, nope, I'm wrong. I read all that wrong. I walked out to my Sweet 16 party with Wonderful. That is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Yeah, that's really cool to hear. Joshua said you can't wait. Thank you, Joshua, on YouTube. Appreciate it. Delisa on Facebook. I think I might have already said hi. I'm sorry. It's just your comment was really sweet, so I wanted to mention it again. George Cheney, hello. Thank you on Facebook. I'm glad you were here, George and Kathy. Maribel, greetings from Guatemala. Hi. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for being here. Stacy Noel on Facebook. My brother introduced you to my niece when she was 8, and she introduced you to me. Never stop following you. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you guys. What up, Moses from Canada? How you doing, man? It's good time, bro. He's an MD and producer in Canada, and we got to lead worship together, and he leads his team with just such solid leadership, and it was a great experience. If you guys see a video like on my feed, it's me in Canada leading worship, but I did Beautiful Day, and I had incredible background singers, incredible band, and that was all led by Moses, and it was beautiful experience. I'm so grateful for that, man, because I did, what song did I do? We did Never Lost by CeCe Winans, and I still remember being in rehearsal. I can't think of the words right now, but it's in the verse where I'm like, what CeCe's like, but I was singing and I was like, da 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 da, and the background vocalist came in with the ooh in like insane 3-part harmony, and it was only 6 of them, but it sounded like it was just like a perfectly recorded and produced collective of 82 people, and myself and my god sister were both like, what? It was it was great. It was so great. So thank you. Hey Jamie, good to see you again. Steve from Florida. Steve from Florida, that was at the Kentucky show or Phoenix show. I'm so sorry, bro. I can't remember if it was Kentucky or Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix. I just got off tour and I played Arizona, and there was somebody there from Florida, which was just so cool. I was like, bro, that's a lot to travel. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure you hit the link in my bio. Hit the link in my bio so that you can subscribe to my mailing list and make sure that you do not miss out on all the info about my 5th studio album. I cannot wait to release this record. And I cannot wait to hang out with you guys. Just even more every day in the month of November, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Somebody said, is it true that you invited fans to your wedding? Yes, I did. It was a public wedding, open to the public wedding. I think love is beautiful and marriage is beautiful, and I just wanted to graciously invite people to just celebrate what God was doing. For context, that's something that I wanted to do even before Jamie Grace became Jamie Grace. I've thought about that since I was 14, 15 years old. Just like, how cool would it be? Like, weddings are this time where you get together to celebrate this beautiful thing. How cool would it be to just invite your whole community and say, look what God has done, right? So yeah, and so then when Jamie Grace became Jamie Grace, and I put quotes in there because my name is Jamie Grace. My parents named me Jamie Grace when I was born, so that's always been who I am. It's just that by the time I was 17, Jamie Grace was a website name that we bought, So yeah, so by the time that all happened, I was like, all these songs about being single and all this stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, like, one day I'm gonna get married, hopefully, Lord willing, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and I could still do that thing where I invite people to be like, look, the Lord did it. And so then when I started courting or dating my now husband, he was like, yeah, sounds like a plan. Yeah, sounds great. So yeah, it was really fun times. Happy birthday, Maina Antonina, I think is your name. Happy birthday. I hope it's beautiful. How about you come to the Philippines? I would love to come to the Philippines. Literally would love to. I just, I do not know how to do that. Maybe one day I might be with like a booking agency or something and we'll make it happen, that'd be cool. But as of right now, I don't, that would like, if I tried right now, I would go to delta.com and you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't, I don't think I would do a good job, but I will continue to hope and pray and try that I can do that someday. Thank you to Rua. That's beautiful. Rua Esther on Facebook. That's really sweet of you. Milana, she said, I wish I could have made your wedding, but I was probably like just born. I'm gonna let you have that one. I'm gonna let you have that one. How old do you think I am? I got married 7 years ago, almost 8. You know what? Maybe you are a 7 or 8-year-old. Maybe, you know what I mean? Our daughter is 6 and she can type. So, yeah, maybe. Prakash on Facebook from India. Hi, I'm glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Marva Martin, you knew my parents at the church in Stone Mountain. Hi, hello. Hope you're doing well. That is always a really cool thing to get to hear from people that either know my parents or knew my parents back in the day. They are truly the most phenomenal people that I know. So yeah, that always makes my heart very happy. Stop it. You came to the wedding with Gracie Schramm. Please tell her I said hi and she's beautiful. I love her. So proud of that girl. Sarah Bear, love your songs. Listen to them with my daughter. She is 6. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tay Tay Sells on TikTok. Thank you so much for listening to my music. I just released 4 new singles this year, so type in Jamie Grace on your favorite streaming service or click the link in my bio and you can see all the stuff. Christina on TikTok, that means a lot. Thank you, sweetheart. Imelda from Kenya on TikTok, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I will be back on Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern, wherever you are right now. Meet me back here Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm working on the 5th record. And so sometimes I'm on here chatting. Oh, it froze. No. Sometimes I'm on here chatting. Sometimes I'm on here singing. Sometimes I'm just actively working on production stuff. So, sorry, it's frozen. Boo, frozen. Wait, nope. Okay, I don't know what happened on Instagram. I don't think it's frozen anywhere else. So I'm so sorry, y'all. Or maybe it's not frozen. Maybe my phone just thinks it's frozen. But yeah, everybody be blessed. Don't live life in distress. Just let go, let God. He'll work it out for you. What up, Elijah? Good to see you, bud. Or hear from you, bud. And Erica, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Okay, guys, be blessed. Don't live life in distress. Yolanda Adams told us that, and we're just going to lock it in. Amen, amen. Okay, love you guys. Link in my bio. Join my mailing list so you can know about the new stuff. Also follow Jamie Grace on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you get your music. And I'll see you guys, whenever, we might see each other at the grocery store tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I presume I'll see you Monday at 10 a.m. right back here, 10 a.m. Eastern. So love you guys dearly, man.